Mommy makes something really, really cool for Valentine's Day. Let's go see it. Hey, Daddy. My mommy made a very tall for me. So let's it out. Come on.
Oh my goodness, aren't they the cutest things ever? They are always wanting to help me with my videos, and they have just so much fun doing that. So I just had to share that with you. Today I am going to talk about how to make a Valentine's Day flower wreath. I actually got this idea from another lady on YouTube, and she did a wonderful job. She did hers with roses, and they just turned out just wonderful. I did mine a little bit differently. Instead of using roses, we used peonies, and I think it turned out pretty great as well. I think I'm going to be able to use it for both Valentine's Day and springtime, so that is pretty exciting as well. Help save a little bit of money. This past week was really rough for me. I am creeping in on 33 weeks pregnant this week, and whew, I am exhausted and my motivation is a little low. So I took some time, went to the Dollar Tree, and bought some things that I could do some fun crafts with for Valentine's Day. Some things that I could do by myself and some things I could do with the girls. And that way I was hoping that maybe by creating a little something, it would encourage me and motivate me to do a little bit more and to prepare for this sweet baby that's coming. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and let me know if you end up making it yourself. I would love to see how yours turn out as well. All right, let's go. Okay, so this item you can find at the Dollar Tree right now. It's a heart wrapped in red garland, and what we're going to do first is we're just going to take the garland off. We're going to cut a little piece and then just unwrap it all, and then you get this heart grid item here, and this is what we are going to glue the flowers on. I thought about keeping the little red ribbon there for the hanger, but because I decided to use pink and white flowers, I took off the red because it just didn't really match, and I wanted it to look a little bit different. So I did end up taking that off as well. Next, we are going to take off all the flowers from the stems. So I ended up buying 3 bright pink peonies, 3 light pink peonies, and 2 white peonies with little pink on them. And I ended up taking them all off of the stems and placing them in this little basket to organize them. And eventually we're going to create a little ombre effect on our wreath, so I went ahead and laid them out accordingly there as well. Next, we are going to clip off the little stem that was left on after we pulled them off of the larger stems in the bunch. Make sure that we get it cut close to the bottom of the flower, but not too incredibly close, because a few of my flowers ended up falling apart while I was putting them together, and that was a little annoying. But so we need a little tiny bit of stem, but not too much, because we want to be able to hot glue it onto the grid and for it to be able to stay. Next, you just want to plan out how you want your flowers to look. So I ended up doing the darker on the top, lighter in the middle, and then the white on the bottom. And ultimately, I used about a row and a half for the darker color and a row and a half for the light color, and then the last 2 smaller rows for the white roses, or not roses, peonies. And then I ended up working some back in to cover up some spots. Now it's time to hot glue your flowers in. I recommend that you hot glue your flowers into the corners of the grid to kind of help you space everything out. And don't forget that there are little notches on the outside of the grid, and you want to go ahead and utilize those so you can keep that rounded heart shape that we want. If you have any spots, you can go back in and fill those in with any extra flowers you may have. Now, I'm not really one to like to waste a lot of things, so I ended up going and cutting off the leaves from the stems and the bunches of flowers that I bought and used those to secure the back of the flowers. So I took some hot glue, the leaf, and glued it down on the back of the grid to secure those flowers that I glued on. You can kind of see there. I felt like this would give it a little extra security for the future, especially if you're planning on using it, say, like on your door outside. It'll be able to weather the elements a little better and prevent flowers from falling off. So I even like how it kind of turned out, the way it looks on the back, even though no one will see it, but I thought it was kind of cute anyway. So the lady I got the idea from, her channel is called Jessica Lynn at Home, and she ended up using burlap ribbon for her hanging part. So that's what I used. I actually liked how it looked and had some on hand, so I just used what I had. But you could use any type of ribbon, twine, anything really, and I think it turns out really, really cute. So use whatever you like and just hot glue it on the back there. Once you let it sit and dry for a while, then it's time to hang it up and enjoy your new creation. I really liked how ours turned out. I decided to hang ours on the door outside, and I'm really excited for the new pinks and whites and reds and everything of Valentine's Day, and I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day too coming up. And if you could, please follow along and subscribe to Passion and the Purpose in all of the places so you can stay up to date. And I'm excited to catch you next time. Bye.